I got everything I need to quash the warrant. I got the paperwork, etc. I'm supposed to walk around with this paperwork. The circuit court clerk or whatever the hell is supposed to update the system and things like that. So I go to my house and I call the police so that I can have them escort him out because I already have the eviction paperwork, etc. Found out that that's not how that works either. They would not have been able to force the eviction even with the eviction paperwork because they are not the constable. The constable's office has to do it in Las Vegas. Okay. So when I call them, they come. And they like, what can we do for you? I'm like, I'm trying to get y'all to get him out. It's a I wanted them to serve him with his restraining order too. So I have a restraining order and an eviction letter for this person who is inside of my house. I need you guys to come get him out or whatever. So of course they ask for your name and all your information and shit when you call the fucking police, right? So I give them my name, my information, and they say, "Well, you have a warrant," and I'm like, "No, I don't. Here's the motion to quash it right here." And then they go search their system. They're gone for like literally about 12 minutes, and they like came back looking. They were so sad, like they were so sad. You know what I'm saying? And they like, "Ma'am, I'm sorry, we gotta take you. Like the paperwork has to be in the system. Anybody could make this form." I'm like, "Man, what?" So and it's for failure to appear in court. So it looks like to the judge that I'm just a abuser and fucking flaking out on court and shit. When the whole time I was in goddamn family court trying to get a restraining order. So I go back to jail, to the county jail. The first time was for 2 days. The second day time was for 5 days. I finally get a chance to go to court from jail and see the judge. And when I get there, it's like this bride. If you see this video, lady, I want you to know that you're terrible at your job, and I really, really hope that you feel what you made me feel. I pray that you feel it. And matter of fact, I pray that your child feels it so that you could feel so helpless and can't help them. On my soul, I do declare that you will feel what you made me feel. So, she walked up to me and she gave me this paper. She like, read that, and I read it, and I'm like, I don't agree with this. So the deposition or whatever fuck it's called she gave me was like a very small paragraph of what happened, and I'm like, this ain't even what the 911 call say. I'm not no. And she like basically either you sign this paper or you go back upstairs, and I'm like, what do you mean? Like, how do that, what do that even, like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Can you help me understand? And she like, I'm telling you, and it's clear as day. Either sign this paper or you go back upstairs. You want to go home? I'm like, of course I want to go home. She like, so sign the paper or go back upstairs. So I'm like, what? She like, and it could possibly be for 120 days. So I'm like, why the fuck would I be upstairs for 120 days? She looking at me like, don't curse at me. I'm like, yo, I'm about to fucking loop. When I tell you I'm crying so fucking hard because not only was I not supposed to be in jail the first time, um, I damn sure felt like I shouldn't have been in jail the second time. I did what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So, and now I'm being told that I don't even get to decide whether I'm guilty or not. I don't get to decide a motherfucking thing, and I don't get a chance to talk to the judge whatsoever. It's either you're going to sign this paper or you're going back upstairs for 120 days. That's how it came to me. So, of course, I signed the paper, get let out the next day. And then that's when I got him evicted. I called the police fresh out of jail, had them meet me at the house and evict him. Boom. So he got evicted. Nah. He get evicted. I'm still going back and forth to court, of course. Now I don't have no more jobs, of course. Um, I had picked up more jobs after the other one too that I had lost. I still had the one that I couldn't go to court for that other time, and then I had another one, but I had to let both of them go because I was way too fucking stressed out. I when I say I cried for 30 days, I'm not exaggerating. I am literally no exaggeration. I cried for 30 fucking days. Okay, I just didn't understand how someone could threaten you like that, and you go to the people you're supposed to go to and they do nothing. They don't help you, and then they turn you into the criminal. That was my first case. I hadn't had none before that. So change to me, like, changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Um my landlord ended up, you know, getting whiff of what was going on. It was like, oh yeah, I can't have that. I can't have that. I'm gonna give you until the end of the month for your last court date to leave. You know what I'm saying? And I had to leave. So I packed up all of, not even all my shit, because I had to leave half of it. I had to literally leave half of my things. If you know me, you know I love fucking barbecue and cooking. I left 2 grills, one plug up master built smoker and one fucking big ass grill. And another grill. Actually, I left 3 grills, 3 big ass bikes, and both of my bikes was 2 of my bikes was vintage bikes that I had got from some elder Caucasian um neighbors that I had in Chicago when my son first was born. My son is 16 now. So that's the bikes that is something they had when they were teenagers. When they met, they used to ride the bikes together. So they gave me their bikes. Left those, left half my clothes. I left so much shit. So then I also had 2 cars, but clearly I can't drive 2 cars to Chicago to go back home. So I had to sell one of them. I had to sell that fucking car for $500 because I literally had to sell it in about 10 days. So it was not worth no $500. What the fuck so ever. It's a workhorse. If y'all know Toyota Solaris, them bitches is, they'll never clank out on you if you do what you're supposed to do by those cars. So heartbroken by that, you know, etc. Then I come back home. So I'm coming back home to nothing, with nothing, ain't got nothing. And fucking I go to my mama house, you know, ship my stuff back. What I could ship, I shipped back and drove myself home. Took me 3 days to drive my damn self home by myself in the middle of the motherfucking winter in January. The end of January, like January 22nd or something. This is the day I left Vegas to drive back home in that fucking through the mountains and the snow and all of that crazy shit by myself. Get to my mama house about 10 hours into being into my mama house. I got there in the middle of the night, so about 10:30 in the morning I'm up, and I go to the storage facility and I just go sit in there, smoke a blunt, chill out, vibe by myself and things like that. When I came back, my son was upstairs in his room in their house sleep, and I was offended by that because it's Thursday morning. Why the fuck are you in his sleep and stuff like that? So I woke him up and yelled at him because the garbage was full and he didn't do the dishes the night before. I know it's his duty to do those things, and he flew to Chicago like 5 days before me. So woke him up, got mad, told him to do his chores, etc., etc., etc. And then I asked my mom, I say, Mom, this is why when he come home, I'll be having to redirect him on his duties and stuff like that. Like, he could just lay in here and not do nothing. And she went berserk and told me to get the fuck out of her house. So that was how that went. So when he say I'm homeless and all the other shit, he not lying. He ain't lying. Am I sleeping on the couch, bitch? I've been on this couch this whole motherfucking time. Clearly, I'm sleeping on the goddamn couch. What else? Did I lose everything? Fuck yes. Every single fucking thing. Except my motherfucking mind, my peace, and my heart. I'm still a cold motherfucking piece. I can tell you that much. Still be helping motherfuckers. Still be doing what I can. So, he ain't really took shit that came in this, this my spirit and all that. It's nothing he could do with that. But the material things, oh, for sure, he fucked my life completely up. Completely up. So now we fast forward. This is the end of January, like beginning of February. My birthday February 3rd. Okay, cool. So now we going into this, the entire time from September to February. He's email me every day, couple of emails a day. He didn't have my phone number, so he couldn't call, but he would email. So many things. He ended up telling me that he went to rehab and all this other stuff. So I got a little twinkle in my eye. I'm like, okay. And on top of that, I'm fucked the fuck up. Broke, fucked up, okay? So I'm like, he was like, I'll pay you to talk to you. Just can I just talk to you? I'll pay you. So I was let him pay me to talk to me.